is? Salutations. Salutations. My brother Halo is in the place. Holy shit. Oh, man. There I go cursing. Soon as the show opens up, I'm in my office cold as hell, man. It's freezing today, bro. No, it's not freezing today, but it's freezing in my office. The air conditioner's bumping. It's crazy. I had to go put a jacket on. Yo, what is the deal? What is the deal? Welcome to another Raider Nation Unlimited. I'm your man, Wasted Talent. We have some shocking news as usual. Oh, my goodness, man. You know what? I feel like I'm shot out of a rocket because, man, I'm sitting up here and, I'm like, man, things are going to be slow, man. Good slow news day. And what happens? The damn press conference happens. And all hell breaks loose. And I said, man, what's up with it? It's time to get wasted. Hey, guys, listen. I'm surprised, man. There is not enough love in the room, man. And I'm yelling. It sounds like I'm in a damn hallway or something. I think I'm yelling in my damn coffee cup, y'all. Let me get this coffee cup away from the microphone. It sounds like I'm in a hallway or something, man. What's up, nation? Yo, we got about almost 60 in the room. Get wasted with your brother wasted. We need more love in the room. We need at least 100 in the room, man. I mean, what the hell is going on? This is a high news day. What, I ain't do my tags right or something like that? What is going on? Guys, there's a lot of shit going on in Raider Nation, man. And I'll be honest with you guys. I am very, very concerned about some of the news I'm hearing, yo. Our starting quarterback, Jimmy GQ, Mr. Glass himself, is still on the mend. He is still on the mend, ladies and gents. What the F is going on here? Tyree Wilson, our number one pick, still on the mend. Davante Adams is the only ray of light. Man, it seems like that's what the role he's playing in Raider Nation right now, man. He has been the only ray of light for a while, man. I mean, but I'm not going to get too high. I ain't going to get too low. But you guys know what I always say. Tell a friend and tell a friend. Get wasted with your brother wasted. Share this thing out. Everybody who's watching on Twitter, it sees me on a timeline yelling right now. If you want to participate and you love the Raiders and you want to talk about the Raiders, come on over to my YouTube channel at Wasted Talent Raiders. It's time to get wasted. What the F is the deal? Let me give my shout outs and my salutations. My brother, Gorwell Webster, is always first, always in the place to be. Thank you, Gorwell. Shout out to you, my brother. My dog, Thor. Man, Thor, I said that shit yesterday. I gotta call you, Thor. Have some shit going on, bro. Gotta call you, my brother. Shout out to my bro, Thor, and the Raider Nation Drinking Club. I happen to be a member of the Raider Nation Drinking Club, even though I'm not a big drinker. I said, God damn it, I gotta get down with the Raider Nation Drinking Club because they have the most fun in Raider Nation. So we did the challenge. Y'all saw it on my Instagram. Go check it out. And that's my dog, man. You don't get a better guy than Thor. Drink some more coffee. Woo. Maul Williams, what it is. The great wasted talent. Salutations, man. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you, dog. Matthew Paul, what up, wasted? Sincal 805. Salutations. Where you been, Sincal? Halo Raider, bro. My dog, my brother. Glad to see you in the land of the living. Glad to see you in the place to be with your brother wasted. Black Sheep 46. Yo, pay that bar tab. Now give me that content, son. My dog Ricardo, Nightmare. Everybody's in the place. We got our first super today, so we got to get to it. My guy, King 85. King High Stakes 85. Thank you for the $5 super. Thank you for keeping the lights on here at Raider Nation Unlimited. Makes sense now why the Jimmy press conference was delayed. Definitely was a snag with that physical. Bro, you know what? Look, man. Either way, right? They signed him. So what the hell does it matter at this point, you know? Sorry. I know y'all like me eating on air. Starving. Didn't eat lunch today at work. Was busy as hell. My fault. Let me drink my coffee so I can woosah real quick and get going. We got over 100 in the room. Get wasted with your brother wasted. What's going on here? My dog, M85. He said, I get starter jacket vibes from the one you're wearing. Nah, bro. Nah, this is just a rain jacket, bro. It's not that. Yo, this is a rain jacket. It's the Tommy Hilfiger joint. You know what I'm saying? Look, I still wear shit from my era. I don't care. I wear polo, I wear Tommy, I wear shit now, you know what I'm saying? Because I like to get fresh. But I still wear Tommy Hilfiger. I don't care. Because that was from my era and I like it and I wear what I want. I don't care what these little kids be talking about. You know what I'm saying? I'm too old to care about that. Half of the shit we used to wear back in the day, they wearing again any fucking way. So fuck them. But yeah, man, listen. That Jimmy Garoppolo situation, bro, that's a little, iffy, man. Jimmy Garoppolo got hurt last year against the Miami Dolphins, right? He had to have surgery, and from what I've surmised from the press conference from Josh McDaniels, he had to get a cleanup procedure. It's nothing to worry about. It's probably not going to be in OTAs. I really don't care. You know what I'm saying? As long as Jimmy is ready for training camp, and that seems like to be the message from Josh McDaniels. The only thing that's a little troubling to me, and it seems like they have a propensity for getting involved with guys who have injuries. Injuries is my pet peeve. Now, y'all know I've only been doing this like a year. And if y'all notice anything about me, right? When you get a player who's often injured, wasted talent wants to cut bait because you don't get any healthier as you get older. That was my thing with Darren Waller. A lot of people's like, oh, you have no loyalty. You want to get rid of Darren Waller. Get him out of here. Yo, the reason why is because he had a hamstring issue. And I know people who had hamstring issues from the goddamn 80s who cannot get over them. When you look at basketball, and we're not going to go all over the place. We're going to stay focused here, laser focused. LeBron James has a hamstring injury. And that's really what's been ending his seasons the last few years. And it's not going to get better. It's not going to get better. It's not if it's going to get hurt. It's when it's going to get hurt. And when you have a guy like Jimmy Garoppolo, you just got to know that that's the cost of doing business, having Jimmy G on the center. You got to have good backups because that man is going to be hurt. That's just what it is. I don't have a problem with Jimmy G. I think we're going to have a good season. I hope maybe he can get one healthy season. I'm just looking for us to get 1 or 2 seasons out of this guy. Draft the heir apparent, groom him, and move on forevermore. I'm not looking at Jimmy Garoppolo to be here for our quarterback for the next 10 years. So I think people get the game fucked up when we talk about our support for Jimmy Garoppolo. My support for him is like the acronym for the National Football League. Not for long. My guy, GA Patriot is in a place. Where you been, GA? You been lacking, bro. The Wasted Talent Army needs you, bro. My guy. Awful Life 1970. Wasn't surprised either. Wilson or Jimmy G. I knew Wilson wouldn't be back till training camp. Now, see, that is what I have a problem with. Because, listen, Tyree Wilson was a guy that, and if you look at why I got upset when we drafted Tyree Wilson, it was because of the injury, bro. I do not like drafting injured players, man. I have PTSD from DJ Hayden. I got PTSD from Garyon Connolly, bro. I got PTSD going all the way back to Darren McFadden, bro. I do not like that shit. Hammer still wears, he said still wears football. See, Hammer, listen, let me tell you something, yo. Let me get you straight real quick. Hammer, Wasted never wore FUBU, yo. Because I'm fresh. See, bum-ass motherfuckers like you wore FUBU. I ain't never wear FUBU in my life, bro. You would never catch me with that lame shit on, bro. Ever. Ever. Don't ever disrespect me with that, yo. Motherfucking FUBU. You crazy? Fuck, I look like LL or something. I would never wear that shit, dog. Crazy as hell. That shit is for us and by us to be put in the trash. Straight trizash. My God. LV Maximus, proud dad moment. Daughter received her master's degree from Johns Hopkins for biotechnology. Yo, salute to LV Maximus, baby LV Maximus, for getting a master's from Johns Hopkins University. Yo, congratulations. I know that has nothing to do with Raider football. There's some things that are bigger than football, and this is one of them. LV, salute to you. Salute to your family. You are a wonderful human being. Your daughter has done something that's amazing, and I hope my daughters can follow in her footsteps and do something amazing like that. Golly, man. Yo, congratulations, my brother. Listen, but yo, at the end of the day, right? Wait, Yeah, crazy, man. I'm behind on the comments. GA Page, speak for yourself. I'm getting healthy as I get older. Yeah, all right, GA. You keep telling yourself that, bro. You keep telling yourself that, guy. But listen, man. When we really get into this, man. When we really get into this, man, this Jimmy Garoppolo situation. Now let's go back to when Jimmy Garoppolo had this injury. Let's really examine this, man. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, when they talk about that physical, right? The physical, them knowing that he's already injured and them pursuing him, I tend to believe that the doctors had to give them their prognosis on whether this is going to be a long-term situation or whether they was going to be able to clear this shit up, or you know what I'm saying? And see, that's the thing that's got me a little bit iffy with this situation. Now, I'm not, if I'm being at all serious, man, I've tried to support this organization and I will continue to. I support the idea of moving on from Derek Carr. Everyone knows that. Myself and graphic and it's very few content creators who died on that hill and said, hey man, it's time to cut bait with this guy, right? Because we're older Raider fans, and we've seen excellence, we've seen mediocrity, and I am not attached to players as much as I'm attached to this organization. It's not that I don't care about the players. It's not that, guys who want change don't care about the players. It's the fact that we understand that football has a very, 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 very short shelf life, right? So if you have other guys on the roster who are ascending to a certain level, you can't hold the roster back because of one player. You got to cut bait. You have to seek excellence at all times. That's what Al Davis stood for. That's what the Raiders stand for. Commitment to excellence, not mediocrity, my guy. Wasted. If Carr and the Saints have a good season, the Raiders have another underwhelming one, would that be an indictment on McD for getting rid of Carr? Will the last few fares be placed on McD? No. Like, listen, man. Josh McDaniel coming here, bro, and remaking his team in kind of his image. There's nothing wrong with that. That's what happens when you bring in a coach and a GM. It is a fresh start. It's a reset button. Derek Carr and how he does has no bearing on the Raiders. Derek Carr went to the NFC. Derek Carr is in the weakest division in professional football. And to be honest with you, it's an indictment on DC if he don't win that division. But winning a division means nothing. Because at the end of the day, it's about winning playoff games and Super Bowls. Getting to the playoffs and getting knocked out in the first round don't mean shit. So basically, he'd be in the same position he was with us. A guy who might make the playoffs every 3 or 4 years. And that's not what I want under center for the Raiders, not with fucking Patrick Mahomes and Justin Herbert in our division. You got to seek excellence. You definitely do. You got to figure something out, goddammit. You got to figure something out. More, my guy. 49ers doc said Jimmy didn't need surgery. That's why he didn't get it done. My only issue is that Jimmy didn't get a second opinion. Hey, man, at this point, we crying over spilled milk at this point. He didn't get a second opinion. He fucked up. Now we got to wear it. Now, what does that mean for the Raiders? That means for the Raiders is start worrying if he's not in training camp. Right now, this all means nothing. This is all meetings. This is film study. He's going to be around the organization. I'm sure he can still train. He's training right now. He's just not going to be on the field. The only thing is that we have a new regime. We got new players. There's new players up and down. And I think for the continuity of the team, it would be better if he was ready and available right now. But this is OTAs right now. When it gets down to the nitty gritty, when it gets down to training camp, preseason, all of that stuff, I want to see Jimmy Garoppolo fully healed and on the field. And if he's not, then that's a serious problem. Serious problem. Oh, man, my guy, R. Jiz. My guy, R. Jizzle, my brother. What's up? Wasted. Do you think having Brady having some ownership will help the organization make better decisions and build a team? See, R. Jizzle, I don't see, man, when people talk about that ownership stake is not substantial enough for him to have any decision-making process. I think that having Tom Brady around will help schematically, when it comes to the evaluation of players, right? But we got to see what kind of I don't want to sit up here and oversell this Brady thing. It's a significant move for the image of the Raiders. It might be a significant move into helping Mark Davis have more insight into the game of football. But the problem is Mark Davis always surrounds himself with smart people, right? The thing is that I look at a guy like Tom Brady, and then I look at a guy like Magic Johnson, right? And I look at a guy like Michael Jordan, and they weren't great evaluators. You know what I'm saying? Because they have a certain way about their greatness. A lot of people that are great like that, they don't know how to navigate dealing with people who are not that great. You know what I'm saying? Being in the talent evaluator and being a guy who can actually do it is two totally different things. So I don't really have any idea. Anybody that's telling you that they have a definitive, real answer on how the Tom Brady move is going to affect the Raiders is lying to you, bro, because we don't know how far his reach is. We don't know how much Mark Davis is going to put stock in what Brady got going on as far as his opinion. And we know that Tom Brady has no power over the team, bro. The only thing that I think is cool is that there's a direct line from the coaches to the GM right into the management box. And I think that the things that Tom Brady would say, if he could see something or say something that's not looking right, is going to be held at high regard because he's one of the greatest football players of all time. But yo, listen, R, I appreciate you, my dog. Thank you for the $5 super. You keeping the lights on here, bro. 51 years old, deadlifted 425, old man power. Bring Rich Gannon to play QP. GA, you are smoking D&D. You know what I'm saying? If you're deadlifting 425, brother, and you said you are, so I believe you, bro. You are a bad mofo because deadlifts are that's an injury waiting to happen, my brother. But you know what? Keep grinding. I ain't hating on you, man. Keep freaking grinding, bro. My guy, Ant Estrada, the great Anthony Estrada. No worries, nation, about Jimmy G. I all know we're concerned because he's injury prone, but he's getting injured right now. He'll be completely solid and ball out once the season comes. Now, see, this is the thing about that. We really don't know that. We don't know that, Anthony. And that's the problem that I have, man, because when you talk about a lower extremity issue, a foot injury, right? You never know how that shit heals. And the fact that they got to go back in and clean it up is a little troublesome for me because this happened during the football season. And that the fact that they still got to go in now is troublesome. It is a concern. I would be lying to you if I didn't tell you that it's a concern. There's a lot of people that's going to be like, oh, this is the end of the world. And there's a lot of people that's going to say it was nothing to worry about. It's just a minor injury. Nah, bro. Anytime a guy that's that old and had that many injuries has to go under the knife, you always have to worry, but you have to be cautiously optimistic. So listen, I have a timeline for where my worry goes. Right now, I'm not really worried because we have a lot of time between now and the beginning of the season, right? But I start getting worried if this is still an issue during training camp because he needs to be with this team during training camp. Make no mistake about it, yo. Make no mistake about it. Patrick B with the $100 holler. Oh my God. Patrick B, man, you are far too kind, bro. I can't even believe. Bro. I really appreciate that, bro. You are definitely keeping the lights on at Raider Nation Unlimited, man. Thank you very, very much for the $100 super, bro. I think I might leave it up. I'm going to go back to this question the whole live. Thank you. David Ziegler has made fantastic contracts and just had a very solid draft. There is a direction to the team finally. And see, Pat, that's what I'm talking about, bro. I personally like the direction the team is going. I like the philosophy of what's going on. Now, the results, we have to sit back and wait what the result of the philosophy is. That is the issue. What is going to be the end result of all of this? What's the cause of all of this? Like Ric Flair used to say, what's the cause of all of this, right? Is this actually going to bear fruit for this team? Is this actually going to bear fruit? I tend to believe so. I believe that the process and the result go hand in hand. The process of how the players are being coached, the information, what's going on, all of these things go hand in hand. Believe you me. So this is the thing. Are they building a team that fits They're scheming the system. Yes. Are they getting the players that we want all the time? Nah, that's not what's happening, right? But at the end of the day, if it fits their scheme and they went out and they picked these players, I don't want to hear a damn thing. I want to hear a damn thing, bro. My guy, man. Appreciate you, man. My guy, Patrick B. I love this channel, man. We love having you here, bro. I thank you and I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you, bro. And also, man, hold on. We got it. We gonna get back to this, right? My guy. This time, loss does matter. This is wasted time for establishing time between the QB and receivers. Training camp is to fine tune before preseason. Yo, you are 1,000% right, bro. This is time for Davante Adams and for Garoppolo and Myers and all of these guys to get on the same page. Now, when it comes to the offense, I don't think that that's going to be an issue for the Raiders. I don't think it's going to be an issue because Jimmy Garoppolo is very familiar with this offense. I feel like schematically he's going to be fine. His checks at the line is going to be fine. But developing that timing with Tay and not so much Davante, but the rookies and the guys that they brought in is key. Davante Adams is going to go out there, bro. You can have Flotsam and Jetsam throwing Davante Adams the ball, and he's going to be productive and he's going to catch that football. Believe you me. Jacoby Myers and all them other guys, we got to see how that's going to go. So this does hurt, but see, the thing about it is, and that's the reason why I'm not downplaying Anthony, it's going to hurt, but it's not the end of the world, bro, because we have time. Now, if we were getting this news in the middle of June, that's a freaking problem. That is a problem, bro. Now, listen, my guy, Joe Robinson Jr., hello, Wasted. I've been a Raider fan since I was a kid, and I'm a Raider fan for life, regardless of what anyone says. Joe Robinson, that's the kind of shit that I like to hear, man. Love it, man. Thank you. My guy, Big Mike Raider, is in a place, man. Am I tweaking for thinking the writing's on the wall for Brady to eventually sign and become the QB if Jimmy G can't stay upright? Look, we got to look into that. Because, listen, don't look. I'm gonna be honest with you. I said that the other day. I was like, "Look, man, we got our Mercy QB3 on the roster in the owner's box." I wouldn't have no problem with it. You know what I'm saying? That's Tom terrific, bro. Ain't no con on my ass. Tom Brady in that owner's box. Hey man, go get 12 to finish shield. What up, Wasted? Bet there's a way out of Jimmy Hub's contract. He's not ready for week 1. Ziegler is sneaky with the contracts, bro. Look, man. At this point, I don't bro. I just want a season, bro, that is very uneventful as far as on an injury standpoint and a quarterback standpoint. I just want for this thing to go kind of off without a hitch. I don't want us to be this rudderless, crazy, weird ass organization, bro. I don't. I hope Jimmy's ready to go. You know what I mean? That's the way I'm looking at it. Because the thing with Tom Brady is if you got 1 foot in and 1 foot out, to me, I want you to be all in from the get-go. I don't want you to be a prisoner of circumstance. And I don't want you to come in and play because now you feel like playing this week and then you get the stuffing beat out of you and then you don't want to play the next week. You know what I'm saying? I wanted, if when I was on board for the Tom Brady move, I wanted Tom Brady to be fully engaged and ready to play for the Raiders. I didn't want him to have to be convinced to play for the Raiders at the age that he's at. No, he played at an unprecedented age, man. Unprecedented at the level he played at was ridiculous. So that's really where I stand with the Brady thing. Once he decided he didn't want to play no more and he retired, then I say peace be with you, my brother. That's the way I felt about it. My God, Bryce B. Well, hold on. Aiden O'Connell. Everybody say Aiden O'Connell. Hoping he Kurt Warner 2.0, emergency QB in the owner's box. Bro, look, man. Kurt Warner only happens once in a lifetime, right? Kurt Warner, that don't happen, bro. And Aiden O'Connell, look, I'm excited about the maturation of Aiden O'Connell, but if Aiden O'Connell starting week 1, I'm not so excited. I got to see what Aiden O'Connell got. We going off of what people are saying about this guy. A lot of y'all didn't really watch him at Purdue. I watched a little of his film because Stu really put me up on Aiden O'Connell. But, he's good, bro. But, he's no world beater, bro. He ain't no world beater. It ain't like he Trevor Lawrence and no shit like that. He ain't that kind of level of prospect. So, you know. Yeah, man. Hold up. Estrella, that's a wild name. Hubby, a big Raider fan. I support and love your you love your Steelers. Get your team with Jimmy. He is good. He'll be the take. Yeah, great comment. My bad. I don't really know what we getting at there, Estrella, but thank you for supporting the channel. All right, y'all. Let me get my energy up here, man, because we got to get this show on the wraps, man. Not on the wraps. We got to get it right on the right direction. Now, at this press conference, you guys see the thumbnail. Davante Adams cleared up a whole freaking lot, man. And I love that he did what he did, bro. See, there's a few things that I love that's been coming out of this offseason. I love that our best player is a guy who don't play no games in the media. I love that our best player is a guy who says what he means and means what he says. That is my main saying, yo. Say what you mean and mean what you say. And I'm going to be honest with you, man. That's something that's been lacking around this organization for a long time. And guys holding people accountable in the media and behind the media are the kind of guys that we need on this roster. Now, listen, my man said, if you want to play games, go play Monopoly or something. You know, I love that shit, man. But he's got, he says what he means what he says. He wants to be here. That's out the bag. We've established that. We've talked about it ad nauseum. I'm not going to go crazy. Also, Tyree Wilson. Now, you guys got to tell me something. How are you guys feeling about the Tyree Wilson pick now, knowing that he might not be ready for training camp? I mean, how are we feeling right now? How are we feeling right now? My guy, Black Raider WP, someone brought up an interesting point that Brady is not going to just sit idly by investing his money into a losing product. He will definitely have some input. The thing is that how much legs does that input have? You listen, you can go and like, bro, I don't know how many of y'all have children, right? I don't know how many of y'all have children. I have children, right? And there's some times that I'm willing to consider what they say. But at a point, I'm your father. That's your mother. We had you. You didn't have us. This is our home. We clothe, feed, bathe, everything. We've done everything for you your whole life. And I really don't give a fuck what you got to say to me. Do what I asked you to do, or this is what's happening because that's what we say. And at the end of the day, yes, he is a minority owner. And minority owners have some say. But it depends on what kind of minority owner are they. It's not the same thing as the New York Giants in, say, for instance, not Wellington Mara because he's gone, but John Mara. The Mara family has owned the Giants since their inception, from Wellington Mara's father to Wellington Mara as a child to John Mara, right? And they got to a point where the Giants were a little cash strapped because they were a football family, and they had to bring the Tisch family to the table. And the Tisch family went and bought into the Giants dollar for dollar, damn near. I got to see what the structure is. But the Tisch family put a lot of money into the damn Giants. So they are partners. And guess what? Even though Steve Tisch doesn't make decisions in the open, you better fucking believe when Steve Tisch says, yo, I don't like something or I want this coach gone, it is definitely considered. They have to confer. See, with the Raiders, the way their ownership structure has always been structured, yes, you are a minority owner, but you have no say. And I know that's what Al always did. So I don't think TB12 is coming in trying to like be George Steinbrenner or some shit like that. Tom Brady understand what the assignment. I don't even know how much money he bought into the team for. None of that shit has come out. He's a small investor. They have a say, but how much legs does that say go? You think Mark Davis sits around a room with his other investors and votes on what he's going to do? Give me a fucking break. Everybody said owners have say. Now small owners have say because it's Tom Brady. Y'all just want Tom Brady to come in and y'all give Tom Brady all the credit for when the team turns around, right? And I like Brady, but this is Mark Davis's team. This is Mark. That shit was a cash grab, bro, to pay off his mother's debts. And that's the long and the short of it. My brother, Jason Hunter, with the $20 super, man. Appreciate you, my dog. Thank you for keeping the lights on here in a real way, brother. Appreciate the support, my guy. Hope all is well with you and the family. Just popped in to say hi. Raider Nation for life. M, L, and R, man. I appreciate that, Jay. Appreciate you, Jason, man. You the guy, man. M85. This isn't just anybody. It's not just anybody, but his money that he put into the team isn't extraordinary, bro. Like you guys are crazy if you think that Tom Brady's gonna come in and tell Mark Davis anything. That just ain't gonna happen, guys. It's not gonna happen, bro. Yo, it's crazy to me that y'all think that this guy's gonna come in here and totally change the culture of what's going on. Like y'all act like Tom Brady took $200-300 million and invested $1 billion. Like, yo, for you to have that level of say, you'd have to take like $800 million and say, hey, Mark, here. We own the Raiders. Not some fucking, 10, 20, like, yeah, bro, this shit is like what Serena Williams and J-Lo and them did with the Dolphins, man. Trex Lord. My thing is he chose us out of, he chose. Everybody, listen, bro. Everybody does not have ownership slots open in the league. How many teams have that in the league? You think Stan Kroenke wants a minority owner? Fucking guy's a billionaire so many times. He don't need one, bro. Robert Kraft don't need another owner. The Rooney family and the Hineses don't need another owner, bro. They got enough bread. The McNairs down there in Texas, they don't need another owner. You think Jerry Jones is looking for somebody? Fucking guy got more money? Come on, please, bro. Please, Woody Johnson. Johnson & Johnson. Billions. He don't need your bread. Come on. He don't need your money, bro. Mark do. That's why he didn't choose us. The situation chose him. Choose us what? And, it makes sense. Brady going to have a seat. He going to be at the cool table in Las Vegas. He got investments in Las Vegas. That's that. I really don't want to keep belaboring the point about this Tom Brady. This shit is irrelevant right now. It's infinitesimal. It means jack shit to the Raiders right now. What we got to talk about is all of these foot injuries. All these foot injuries, bro. That's a problem. That's what we need to be talking about and discussing. The whole Tom Brady ownership thing, it don't fucking matter, bro. Mark Davis is ponying up cash just in case Carol Davis passes away so he can pay off that estate tax. That's all that shit is. Mike Downs, wasted. Not going to lie. I'm somewhat concerned about Garoppolo and Wilson's injuries. A little concerning. Listen, it's not a little concerning, Mike Downs. It is a lot concerning. A lot concerning. I'm not saying the sky is falling, but we need to be monitoring this shit weekly. If we're not hearing things when he gets up to training camp that, they're going to be on the field, when he gets to training camp, then we going to really start to fucking worry. Trust me. Believe you me. Start worrying, yo. You start worrying when we get to training camp and these dudes are not there. If they're not in training camp, that is a problem, bro. That is a major freaking problem. Major. M85. Okay, this is the last Tom Brady thing we're going to feel. But you know what? I'm not going to do that, yo. I'm not going to do that. You know what? Today, this is y'all show. Whatever y'all want to talk about, that's what we're going to talk about. This is your show today, bro. It's always y'all's show. You know what I'm saying? I'll be the order of chaos. That's what we're going to do today. M85, my dog. If I'm Mark, I'm not letting opportunity to go by the pick that goes right. Who says he's not? But what I'm saying is he's still not going to dictate any policy. It's Mark's choice whether he wants to let him come in there and whether he's going to accept his advice. It's his choice. Tom Brady can't say, if you don't accept my advice or else. Mark Davis owned this team. When Brady was playing, he going to own it after, you know what I mean? Brady's just trying to get a seat at the table because eventually he probably wants to be the majority owner of another team. And most of the time, when you want to get into an ownership group, you got to get with one team, see how it works, make them political connections, then you move on in your own image. That's what you do, man. My dog, R. Jizzle. I believe Wilson, Tucker, and Bennett will make contributions this season. I believe you're absolutely right. Listen, bro, you got to understand something, especially Jacorian Bennett, bro. Jacorian Bennett was a sneaky move because Jacorian Bennett is going to be in a situation, bro, where he's not going to have to be on, Justin Jefferson. He's not going to have to be on Garrett Wilson most of the time. He could come in and learn at his own pace, and he's a damn good athlete, man. You know, he has great coverage grades at Maryland, bro. He did a terrific job at Maryland, bro. He was a steal of this draft. See, this draft was weird because a lot of this draft had guys who probably should have been in the NFL a year or two ago. So a lot of the rankings and when you were looking at the rosters and the way people scouted some of these guys got a little skewed. This is the first draft I've seen where people pre-draft got more wrong. You had guys like Juice Scruggs that I was talking about that I love Juice Scruggs. Juice Scruggs went very, very early. If you look at the way everyone else had him, they had him as a 5th, 6th round pick. I think Juice Scruggs went like the 2nd or the 3rd round. Like it's guys like Michael Mayer that people thought that we benefited from that. We thought Michael Mayer was definitely a 1st round pick. No doubt about it. Stone cold lead pipe fact. 1st round pick. We get him in a 2nd. This is one of them drafts where people are going to look back on this draft and see how much value people got behind the 1st round. This 1st round was weird. All this shit was weird this year, bro. And I think it's going to be like that until the COVID effect leaves college football because you had so many guys who had those extra years of eligibility. So many people. Sorry. Stop eating. King Josh, my dog. Y'all acting like these guys are in walking boots. Josh, you got to understand something, bro. I'm not acting like they're in walking boots. What I know is anytime a player goes under the knife, anytime somebody has injuries that are in the lower extremities, their feet, real small bones, stuff like that, that's a problem. Their feet are their money makers, bro. The only thing I want to hear is that they're 100% healthy. At this stage in the game, ain't no football being played. There's no football. Nobody's been hit. Nobody in practice and shit. I don't want to hear this shit now. That's bad when you hear this. Come on, Josh. Come on, Josh. King Joshua himself. Always in a place to be. But no, Josh, that's why I'm concerned, bro, because especially with the kid Wilson, it's not so much with Jimmy, bro. Wilson is starting his career off like this. Wilson is starting his career off with an injury that has been catastrophic for other players that have played for the Raiders, i.e. Darren McFadden. Liz Frank injuries are no fucking joke, and it's been a long time, bro. And I know they were like, oh, he has to get this and that removed. I don't want to hear that shit, bro. I don't want to hear it. I pray that he's at training camp because if he's not, I'm going to raise holy hell. Because to me, if you feel like, and look, treatment is not injuries. And that's great. I'm cool with that. But this is my thing with Tyree Wilson. This is always stuck in my craw. And maybe I'm not being as objective as I normally am. I'm going to be totally transparent. My thing is that player for player, right? One player has the red flag with conduct. The other player has the red flag as far as injury. To me, you split the baby and you take the better player. Now, at this point, who's the better player? Who I thought was the better player? I thought it was Jalen Carter. And then at the end of the day, if you couldn't get a Jalen Carter, I know people rank pass rushers higher, but I think that Gonzalez, man, from Oregon, was a guy that I would have taken because he was a cleaner pick to me. And some people don't like Gonzalez. I did. I was a big fan. I think that Bill Belichick is going to turn him into the new Stephon Gilmore. Hug D's. Liz Frank injuries are far superior to the Darren McFadden era. Garoppolo just had scar tissue removed. Breathe. It's going to be okay, y'all. Raiders. My bad, bro. I'm lacking on my Raiders shit, man. But at the end of the day, bro, it's still a concern, bro. I'm not saying that the sky's falling. I'm not being chicken little here. But what I'll tell you is that, yo, at this point in the year, I always got my eye on this because every year, y'all tell me I'm going crazy. Every year is somebody that we're waiting to get healthy that never gets healthy. Am I wrong, y'all? Am I wrong? Y'all tell me in the chat if I'm 100%, if I'm wrong, put a 1 in the chat. If I'm right, put a 2 in the chat. I'ma steal one from Mitch. If I'm wrong, put a 1 in the chat. If I'm right, put a 2 in the chat. Every year, there is some player we are waiting for, and I don't want that, bro. This is supposed to be the clean slate. This is supposed to be us turning everything around, turning the ship around, and you go out and you go and draft the fucking guy that you gotta wait for? Oh, hell no. Kier, Beavers, my guy. Sometimes we agree, sometimes we don't, but it's all love up in here, my brother. Wasted, you can't color your judgment of Tyree's injury status based on other players that we could have picked. If the doctor cleared him, it's not a concern for them anymore. That's, bro, listen, that's not a concern for them because, yo, that's their job to say that he's got a clean bill of health. That's their job to say, look at the job we did on his foot, right? But only the man upstairs knows whether that man's going to stay healthy. Only the man upstairs knows whether that man's going to be here and be available and ready. Only the man upstairs knows what his fate is going to be, right? And the thing about it is that if I'm going to go and I'm buying a new car, bro, I don't want to buy a new car even if they say, yo, we totally rebuilt the transmission. I'm not buying a new car based off of that. And it's got nothing to do with just Jalen Carter, bro. It has everything to do with our history of drafting players who have had injury concerns, bro. It never works out for us, bro. And I don't like it, bro. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I'm cool with it. I'm not. Listen, if I got PTSD, if I'm being a hyperbaric Raider fan, you call me what it is. I don't like that shit, bro. And the decision-making process is one where it's a gamble. It's always a gamble whenever you draft a player highly. You know what I'm saying? See, there's a couple of things about Tyree Wilson that, yo, I have concerns about. Am I happy about the pick? When I see Tyree Wilson, I'm like, man, when I see the highlights, I'm like, man, okay, we got something to work with. But I look at them highlights, and I'm not just looking at the highlight, and I'm not looking at the fact that he sacked the quarterback. I'm looking at how he got there. I'm looking at, yo, I didn't see no spin move, no swim move. You know what I'm saying? I don't see him getting double teamed and fighting it off. I don't see that. I just see pure raw athleticism, him dominating people at a college level. And I don't know how that's going to work and translate to the next level. And I would prefer that he was healthy so he can get that working with Maxx in them. Get that working with Chandler. Because that's what everybody's selling me on. They like, yo, he going to get that working with Maxx. He going to get that working with Chandler Jones, right? That's what I'm being sold, right? But if he's not on the field, he can't get that. So now what do we have once he actually plays? My guy, Bryce, but Patrick B, man. Byron Young is the rookie I think will change our line. Crosby, Young, Jones, Wilson. We just might be able to rush with the front four. And see, bro, that's the dream, Patrick B. That's the dream. See, Patrick, bro, if we can rush 4 and drop 7, bro, that's how, the Giants beat Tom Brady. That is how you beat Patrick Mahomes if guys can cover their guys out in the defensive backfield. If linebackers can stay home. That's how you beat Patrick Mahomes. If you get consistent pressure with 4 people, man, you cook it with gas. Especially, I'm not talking about just pressure. You can get quarterback hits, sacks, tips, things like that. That's the dream, bro. That is what you call suffocating defense. Patrick, bro, I'm telling you, bro. That's how I view it. Payson, $2 Superman. And Patrick, bro, thank you for the $20 super chat, bro. You are more than keeping the lights on here, bro. Appreciate all you do for this channel, bro. Appreciate all you do for the nation, my dog. Appreciate you. Payson Cunningham. Why don't the 49ers have better surgeons, though? Bro, look, man. Listen, I don't know about them having bad surgeons. I don't know about none of that because I can care less about the 49ers. Fuck them, right? But what I know is that there was an issue at right tackle last year. Now, I know that the 49ers got the best left tackle in football, period. Trent Williams, right? Right tackle, Mike McGlinchey was there. And a lot of y'all wanted Mike McGlinchey. Y'all wanted him over Colton Miller. I did. We all did because he played at Notre Dame. I like Notre Dame, all of that. But, man, Mike McGlinchey must be pretty goddamn bad. I tell you that. Because he got not 1, not 2, but 3 quarterbacks hurt. First round pick should be ready week 1 and starting, especially the number 7 pick in the draft to finish shield. And anything less than that, bro, is a humongous disappointment, bro. It's a humongous disappointment. The number 1 pick should be a clean pick. The cleanest bill of health you can get, bro. It's almost like, I don't want this to turn out into the American year where we took, who do we take that year? Did we take Alex Pleatherwood? We took Pleatherwood, and then we took Merrigan with the second pick, and he wound up being a better player. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, bro. I don't want it to wind up where Michael Mayer comes out and I want him to be a world beater, but I also want Tyree Wilson to be a world beater. I feel like the reason why I'm harping on Tyree Wilson so much is that the Raiders really, really need to get this right. They need to get this right. They need to be looked at as if they know what they're doing in the draft, especially with their first pick, bro. They need to get it right to make my mindset go back to where it needs to be. The great Johnny Kicknuts. The man upstairs says we're screwed. Oh, man, so says you. Stop it. Stop it. Carlos Enfuego, the great Carlos Enfuego. Raiders can't afford first-round potential bust. I want true great Raiders on the defense. Hailing Charles High-Stakes Woodson. It's a damn fact, bro. Football is a game of injuries. There are no uninjured players. Injuries heal. Character doesn't. He is much better on tape than you're giving him credit for. And we don't draft for 1 year. Now, see, Kid Beavers, this is the thing. When you talk about football as a game of injuries, right? Football is definitely a game of injuries, and I definitely understand that, right? But football shouldn't be a game of injuries when the guy hasn't even suited up for you. The guy hasn't even suited up. The guy hasn't even, he hasn't taken one snap as a Raider. He's injured already, so don't try to conflate the two things, bro. We talking about two different things, bro. You bringing a guy in that's damaged goods, bro. And listen, it don't have to be Jalen Carter. Let's remove him out of the equation. What if it's Gonzalez? Gonzalez didn't have any character concerns. Just draft a clean player or trade out. And I hope I'm wrong. I hope. But I'm telling you, bro, I don't like that shit. And when you talk about him being on tape at Texas Tech, bro, it is raw ability, bro. Raw ability. I don't see any technical, and that's the knock on him, bro. Because if not, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. If he had a bag, like a real bag, as far as a pass rusher goes, he'd have been the number one pick. If he had a bag like Will Anderson, he'd have been the number one pick. That is what kind of physical skills and what kind of range and size this guy has. He would have been the number one pick. Not a number one pick, but the number one pick if he had the bag that I want to see him develop. My guy rated John, did you hear PFF graded Jimmy G 24th ranked quarterback overall? They had Tannehill above dude. I ain't saying he's a world beater, but damn, that's low. But yo, rated John, when did we start listening to PFF, man? All PFF is a place for guys to back up their arguments or to ignore. Because a lot of the times PFF be wrong as fuck. The metrics and the way they come up with these numbers is all their own. It's all bullshit, bro. And all of the who's ranked higher and all that shit don't mean nothing, Rated John. You've been in this game and you've been watching this team long enough to know that. There are guys that they'll say is, oh, PFF has him ranked as the 15th ranked tackle in the league, and I know that he's hot garbage. And you're telling me the guy's good because PFF said so. Man, fuck PFF. The only thing it's good for is getting a mock draft before the season, man. My guy, haven't been able to watch the show lately. My guy, thank you, man. D's got you 81. But I wanted to check in and say thank you for the offseason content. And I appreciate you. And I appreciate the 49 Super, bro. And I'm going to be honest with you. I appreciate that you guys recognize that, we out here and we trying, bro. The whole Shieldmore, we out here, we trying to keep the YouTube streets and keep y'all, tuned into the team and get y'all the information as quick as possible, man. I really appreciate that. And I appreciate all y'all support on Planet Raiders as well, man. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Dubzilla, 3, you're old. Hey, listen, man, you look like a living thumb. I appreciate you, though, bro. You look, Rob Cisneros, bro. I saw you on Instagram, bro. To me, you look like a stuffed egg roll, bro. Look crazy, bro. My dog. Oh, graphics are the place to be. Maybe one day I could be as cool as Wasted Talent, man. Get the F out of here, bro. Appreciate you, man. My dog, Jonathan Lamelli. My guy, where you been, dog? Finally get to see you live, Wasted. I hope everything's going great for you and your family, brother. Go Raiders. Appreciate you. Everything's going splendid. Everything's going splendiferous and wonderful, my guy. Wasted. Should Jimmy G still be in the building, even if he's not practicing OTAs? Not sure what the rules are nowadays. Yeah, I think he should be. There ain't no rules. He a part of the team. Hell yeah. There's nothing but right for Jimmy G building. Like, yo, these guys are not these little avatars, bro. These guys are human beings. They have to build relationships. You can't build relationships if you're not around each other, yo. Him being in the building and working out, getting the playbook down, and getting team camaraderie with these guys is excellent. Him showing up every day and being the leader of this team is something that man will go far. I appreciate you, bro. PFF, see, super always with the Stone Cold Up High Fast. PFF rates games played. Garoppolo didn't have the statistics to qualify. It's based on snaps in 2022. Thank you for clearing that up, Sue. T, high stakes severe. Tyree has a slow get off, no pass rush moves outside of a stab and long arm move and a bull rush. Sometimes he could use the inside swim, but not consistently. Minimal bend, can't flatten out on the arc. Whoo, you cooking him, bro. Nah, I'm definitely not calling you delicious, bro. I'm telling you, you look like a goddamn baked potato. Yo, Robert Cisneros look like a hot dog that they put in the microwave. Jimmy G knows the system. I roll. He's actually working the system. Dave Pinto, I think that, because I've never seen you in here, Dave. Dave, I think you're just one of them guys who are mad that Derek Carr not the quarterback, bro. How's he working the system? The fucking guy got hurt. It is what it is. Working the system. Come on, bro. Get out of here with that. And Graf, fuck you. Pause. Yo, yes, he needs some development, but rawness is overblown. That's a wild statement, Kier Beavers. That's it's crazy right now. You speeding, Kier. You're speeding. The rawness. Relax, bro. Show basic hand usage. Definite pass rush plan. Reads blocking scheme. Beast versus the run. 10 sacks per year with no further development. I get you, bro. I understand what you're saying, bro. He needs to be developed on an NFL level, Kier. He does, bro. There's no two ways around that. Any scout that has scouted this guy has said the same thing, bro. There's no two ways around that, my guy. Can he be productive? Yeah, because he won the genetic lottery. There are not a lot of people walking around the streets that have anything on this dude when he gets out of bed in the morning, bro. He roll out of bed and it's like, yo, he's 6'6", he's an animal, right? But that's not the whole picture, bro. Like I said, when you look at dude, you like, yo, I'm picking him, right? But when you look at the tape and you look at how he's getting to the quarterback at a lesser level of football, you have to kind of say that when he gets to a higher level of football, he's playing against better players, he's going to have to go in his bag for him to be successful. And what bag does he have? Is that bag empty? It looked real fucking empty right now, Kier. Tyree's get off was due to scheme. He was asked to read and react rather than get off the ball. Got to look deeper. Bro, we looking deeper. Bro, we have been looking at this guy and scouting this guy, bro, the same as you, bro. All 22, all of that shit. Bro, let me tell you something, bro. The bag is limited, bro. There ain't no two ways around that. Now, look, am I optimistic? Yeah. Am I cautiously optimistic? Yes. 1,000%. I'm cautiously optimistic, bro. I'm not going to be the guy to come on here if he don't work out and say, I told you so. Because to me, that's counterproductive because I want him to be good. But am I concerned about Tyree Wilson? Especially now he got an issue with his foot, bro. He got an issue with his foot. So you talk about planting and get off and all this and that. If your foot is crumbling like paper mache, then that's a fucking problem. Y'all bugging, yo. Wait. Robertson's there, wasted rock and the Abe Lincoln beard. Hey, yo, man, your head look like a pack of cereal, bro, like a box of cereal. You squarehead motherfucker. My God, being from Lubbock as a Tech fan, getting to watch Texas Tech football live, I'm just going to say, y'all are sleeping on Tyree. Just wait and see. He's a quick learner. I'm not sleeping on him. I'm just concerned. Concerned, bro. I'm not sleeping on him. I hope so. Then why was everyone else getting out of their stance before Tyree. No pass rush plan, no counter moves, doesn't set up blockers at all. He's out athleting dudes. And he has the tools to do that. And that's all I'm saying. So I'm just hoping that Tyree Wilson could develop into a pro pass rusher. And a pro pass rusher, is Von Miller. Guys that are technicians, guys that can get to the quarterback, bro, because they made the right move. They made the right move, not because they physically dominated somebody. Yeah, he's a hammer. Oh, come on, bro. He's stupid. Crab, you stupid, yo. Andy P. Yo, man. Oh, man, yo. Look, shout out to my dog, Andy, yo. Shout out to the Chillbo boys. Bro, listen, y'all got to understand. It's not, look, it's vicious in the Shieldboy group chat, bro. It's vicious. Yo, we say Andy feet look like backwards pool cues. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous out here in these streets, bro. Phil Romero, Tyree's bag might be empty, but it's better than most. But see, Phil, this is the thing. He the 7th pick. He played for the Raiders. I want his bag to be superior to most, bro. We're not setting the bar low here, y'all. And don't misconstrue this, bro. We misconstrue. I said misconstrue. I misspoke. Bro, I believe that he could develop into a great player, bro. I do. I just fucking hope he does. I hope he does, bro. Just once I want us to, bro, when we drafted Khalil Mack, right? People had concerns about his size and where he was going to play. But the one thing I never had a concern about was his pass rushing bag, his strength. None of that shit. You can see it. You can see it. And I hate to compare anybody to Khalil Mack because Khalil Mack was on an all-time great trajectory, right? When you saw Khalil Mack tape at Buffalo, that's the only thing about Khalil Mack. If Khalil Mack played at Michigan as opposed to Buffalo, he'd have been the number 1 fucking pick. No doubt about it, bro. Did we lock Marcus Peters in a dungeon? Dude disappeared after visiting. No, but see, this is the thing, bro. I believe that the Raiders and Marcus Peters, they brought him in. Now, there's either one or two things. They saw something they didn't like medically and or the money, right? So if it's a money issue, you'll have more options post June 1st. Then you can kind of gauge the landscape of where you were at, right? Maybe that if they're going to get rid of Hunter Renfrow, maybe they could package Hunter Renfrow for whatever defensive player that they need to bring in. See, so that's the thing. Patience is a virtue. There's no football that's being played within the next 3 weeks. It's all good. Go out there, walk down the hill instead of running down the hill and making the worst move for the Raiders. I want them to make the best move. Selfishly, do we want Marcus Peters in the building because he's a Raider and we love him? And, he's not a Raider. He hasn't been a Raider. But, he grew up in Oakland and the story's so good. He a dog and shit. Yeah. But, is he definitely the best option for us at this point? Yeah. But is he going to be the best option for us, next week? He might not be. Let's be patient, dog. Let's be patient, man. Yes. You already know that. Listen, man, B is goated. There's no doubt about that, my brother. For a lifer, bro. Thank you for the $5 super chat. You are keeping the lights on here, Red Nation Unlimited. Appreciate you, dog. First time on your channel, cuzzo. Thoughts on Jimmy G string. Bro, I like Jimmy G string, bro. Jimmy G Q, whatever. I think he's accurate. I love the fact that he understands the system. He's a good leader. The guys seem to like him. I think he's the kind of quarterback that can win you football games. Do I think he's the kind of quarterback who's going to beat the world? No. My problem is the fact that this whole foot thing, I thought this was taken care of already, and it's very alarming. The only thing is that I'm not going to come on here and say the sky is falling until training camp. If this procedure can be taken care of and he's ready for training camp and he can take some snaps in preseason, I'm good. What I don't want to see is him not be able to take a snap in preseason. Because if you're a new quarterback with a new team, with new players, you should be taking snaps in preseason, even if it's only for one game. I don't think he's earned the right to get the DC treatment. And the thing about it is, if he gets knocked out in preseason, then you know what, bro? We know what we got to do for the rest of the season. That means that he wasn't going to make it any goddamn way. Kier Beavers, super. Thank you. He needs nothing to be great. He needs development to be dominant. Nah, bro. Listen, bro. It takes hard work to be great. It takes hard work to be great. I don't believe that, bro. I do not believe that, yo. Not one fucking minute, bro. My guy. To wait past June is smart and prudent thing to do when it comes to making moves in free agency. Yes, it is, bro. Yo, you got the first wave of free agency and you got the second wave of free agency. And see that's pretty much the mark right there, yo. G-string is fine. He injured himself, had a surgery early last year. This was a follow-up to remove some scar tissue. Bro, scar tissue is still an issue. And that's a bar right there. But this is what I'm saying, bro. We're not going to keep going through this. We're done talking about the Jimmy G thing. Hopefully he's ready to roll. And hopefully the sky doesn't fall. He's in training camp. We don't need Jimmy G to beat the world. We just need him to beat the Chiefs. Chris, the Cat Smasher Lebin. Bro, that's a wild name, bro. Now fuck with it, man. Shout out to you. Never seen you in here before. Welcome to Raider Nation Unlimited, my brother. Oh, here we go. Tyler Helton. I want to burn that Las Vegas Clowns. Tyler, man, listen, man. I just want to tell you this. If you're in here and you're trolling, man, congratulations, man. I'm bringing you up here. Everybody, give Tyler Helton a round of applause for being the fucking wasted talent loser of the day. There's always one. Tyler Helton, we're going to block you. Get the F out of here. F out of here. Fin loser. You ever disrespect the flag or the shield? Get the F up out of here. Patrick B with another $20 holler. Patrick B, man, appreciate you, bro. Dave Ziegler drafted grown men in this draft. Wilson will elevate his game working with Crosby and Jones. He's strong enough to power through guys. See, this the thing, Pat. Yes, I'm sure he will. But you got to be healthy enough to fucking put the work in, bro. That's the only thing, yo. That's the only thing. Thank you, Patrick B. Appreciate you for keeping. You really kept the lights on today, brother. Thank you. Tupac 100. What's up, Wasted? You think QB Webb becomes a starter? Who you got as starters? Bro, you know what's funny? We did a show on that, right? I don't have Webb making the team, bro. No, I don't. I like Webb, but, you know, they drafted a kid. You know what I'm saying? He was a guy who was on the practice. I don't have Webb making the team, but he's not one of my starters. At corner, man, of course, you know, Nate Hobbs. You know, of course, Tyler Hall. I don't have Tyler Hall being a starter, but I have Tyler Hall making the team. Jacorian Bennett's definitely gonna make the team. He's a rookie. You know what I'm saying? Duke Shelley is going to be. I think Duke Shelley's going to be a guy that's going to be in the slot. I think Nate Hobbs is going to start on one side. I think Amik is going to make the team. I like Amik. I think Amik's still going to make the team. I got to go through the roster, bro, because we did this the other day, man. But, you know, things are fluid. And plus, I got to see preseason, bro. I don't want to just shoot off and say, yo, this guy. But I know the guys like Nate Hobbs and shit. Of course, Nate going to make the team. Of course, Duke going to make the team. You know what I'm saying? Tyler Hall is definitely going to make the team, bro. Jacorian Bennett definitely going to make the team. My guy, Raider John's in the place, man. When the path is set, you can follow the step before you. The same thing was said about Crosby's toolbox. Now that monster has a damn tool shed. Let's hope he can make Wilson his protege. He will make Wilson his protege, bro. They already start cooking before he was drafted, Raider John. Let's just hope he's healthy enough to receive the knowledge that's coming to him, bro. Charles Washington. Slow week turns into hot fire in seconds. Respect to the front office for keeping this under wrap for 2 months. Bro, shout out to David Ziegler and Josh McDaniels for keeping the fucking the bullshit out of the media, bro. Like, shout out to them. Yeah, I got to get him credit because if we'd had another coach, bro, the Raiders would have been in the national media cycle all year, bro. All year, bro. Michael Roker, you sent the Super. My bad, bro. I ain't see it, bro. Let me pull up Mike Roker. I missed it, bro. My dog, Michael Roker. $2 super. Appreciate you, dog. Has Jacorian Bennett signed? Raiders, baby. I think he did, bro. I think mostly all our guys are signed, man. Let me look, man. Look, bro. You know, guys, we do so much content. Sometimes I forget about that shit, bro. My bad, dog. I got you, man. Jacorian Bennett. Jacorian Bennett. I know. Is the chat gonna help me out? I forgot who if he signed or not. Let me see. I don't see anything saying. Wait. Has he signed? Jacorian Bennett. I don't see it. I don't see Jacorian Bennett signing, guys. I don't see it, bro. Like, I don't see it, brother. So if I don't see it, then I guess it didn't happen, bro. I don't see it, my brother. Irvin Hunter. I'm excited to see what Jimmy does. The new energy behind center. He doesn't get shook like Carr. See, bro, listen. I know all of that. We know that. We're excited. But guess what? If he hurt, it don't matter. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just want to make sure that training camp, he out there, and we can actually really, you know, instead of pontificating on some bullshit, we know what's going to really happen. Alex Chacon, bums me out to see a lot of people down on his team before the season even starts. Bums me out too, Alex. That's the reason why we ain't having it, man. Bennett and Mayer have not signed yet. Yeah, I knew I didn't see Michael Mayer sign, but I didn't know Jacorian Bennett was still holding out. Man, that shit sucks. My guy, Brandon, what's good? My fam, Jimmy G will be ready to go before the season starts. Yeah, but will he be ready before training camp, bro? I want my quarterback in training camp. My new quarterback, I definitely want him in training camp. And that's all I've been saying, guys. Now, look, guys, we got to get on out of here, man. We got to get on out of here, man. Look, man, and I'm going to tell y'all something, man. The wasted word of the day is prodigious, causing wonderment and astonishment. But that's not really the wasted word of the day. I fucked up. It's not despondent either. God damn it. It's not that either. God damn it. The wasted word of the day is I'm fucking up. That's the wasted word of the day. Fucking up. Excuse my language. Listen, man. It's time for me to get out of here. I've been over here an hour. It's time to go to the gym, yo. Love all of y'all, man. I hope this was a good show. I hope this was a great live, man. You know, as always, man, y'all tap in on the community tab. Y'all let me know what's going on. And the wasted word of the day is dementia. Dementia. Hey, man, listen, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Thank y'all for pulling up. This has been, like, so much fun, man. Appreciate y'all. Love all of y'all. And, yo, Robert Cisneros, yo. Y'all got to make sure y'all follow him on Instagram. Guy's hilarious, man, even though he looks like chewed up fat. So, yo, my guy, Robert Cisneros, man, you have a great day, man. And like I told you, man, you look like a thumb. Have a terrible day. F you. Y'all have a good night. Peace, man. Peace, man. Big Mike show tonight. Pull up the Big Mike. Big Mike is going live tonight, man. And y'all know what I always say, because I don't have dementia for this.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
The stakes are way higher, man. Let's hope motherfuckers get healthy so we can have a great season. Y'all have a great night. Peace.